Hi everyone and welcome. Today I'm gonna share with you my experience with Community Fibre. I've been with them for 3 years now. The reason for doing this video now is that I know that everyone is getting a price increase letter for their broadband provider, so you might be looking to find an alternative solution. And also I take the opportunity to share my referral link, which is in the description down below, because if you are gonna join Community Fibre using my referral link, you're gonna get on top of any existing offer a £100 Amazon voucher, and I get one too. So why not? But let's see why Community Fibre, what are the things that I like about them, and why I am strongly recommending Community Fibre as your broadband provider. So first of all, let me explain you a bit how broadband works. Basically, there is a network which is gonna reach your house, and then you got the provider. The main network is called Openreach, which is the old British Telecom network, and then everyone is selling that network basically. So for the like of BT, Vodafone, TalkTalk, Sky, all that, they're all using the same network. So the difference between provider goes down to their commercial offer and the bit of kit, the technical kit that they put, the Wi-Fi box, let's call it, that they put in your house. But the speed that you're gonna get, it's always linked to the maximum speed that you can get from Openreach network. Now, there are then independent networks. The most common one are Virgin and Hyperoptic, which being independent, they run their own network and they can guarantee higher speed and also much less congestion on the network. So the speeds that you're gonna get are likely to be more stable, but also like higher. Unfortunately, there are lots of postcodes in UK. I live in London, so I'm talking about London. There are lots of postcodes which are reached by Openreach only. So no matter which supplier, which provider you're gonna choose, the bottleneck is gonna be the Openreach network. I live in SW11 in London, and my building was reached only by Openreach. I moved from TalkTalk to Vodafone, whatever, but still the broadband was not performing, and the issue was Openreach. That's it. Why Community Fibre? Now, first thing, Community Fibre, it's a fibre broadband provider, London only, selected postcodes only. And here we're gonna lose 90% of the viewers. Bye, see ya, bye. The reason is that according to your postcode, usually you're always gonna get Openreach, and if you're lucky enough, you might have an alternative. Alternatives, as I said, usually there are Hyperoptic, there are Virgin, then there are others, but I don't know. But all those alternative ones have always been targeting like higher income areas, new builds, and all that. So there are lots of postcodes which are just with Openreach only. Community Fibre started this process all the way around, so they've been partnering with local councils to prioritize cabling council buildings and areas which are reached by Openreach only, so to provide an alternative, as they say, kind of reliable and affordable fiber broadband for the community. This is their mission, and they are doing it. So what I'm saying here is that check if you're covered, because if you've been struggling because your options were Openreach only, probably Community Fibre is there. And in that case, there is completely no-brainer. Community Fibre is the provider to be picked up. The only caveat here is that if you're not reached by Community Fibre, that's it, end of the story. But I can tell by experience that if you're reached by Community Fibre, then there is nothing to think about, just join them, because they are the best option that you can get in your building. But let's see what are the reasons why I think Community Fibre is really, really good. So the first reason, I said already, is their network, because their network it's fiber to the home, so they come with fiber optic in your house, and their network is independent, so they are fully responsible for their network. Also, being a new provider, their network has got no congestion, so they got no issues in delivering the speed they promise. And as I said before, they prioritize the areas and buildings which are usually neglected by the other independent providers, finally giving another option to the people living in those areas. Then the second reason is what they offer, because their pricing is incredibly low. Currently, I'm on a 150 megabyte and I'm paying £20 a month. Also, on top of that, keep in mind that there is no mid-contract price increase, and at the end of the intro price, their prices are likely to go up of £2 per month maximum. But based on my experience, if you give them a call and you commit for another 24 months, they are more than happy to keep the price flat for you. So if you're not signing to a promotional price, you're actually gonna pay £20 for the rest of your life for a really good connection. Then the speed. So as I said, I'm on 150 megabytes, but their network can guarantee up to 1 giga and in some areas 3 gigabytes. But the thing is that whatever speed you choose is gonna be digitally capped by Community Fibre. But I can tell when my line was installed, the engineer did a speed test uncapped, and I was far more than 1 gigabyte. So what I'm saying is that their connection is future-proof. You are one call away from 1 gigabyte, despite the speed you're gonna decide to put in your contract. You know that the network that is reaching your house potentially can go up to 1 giga. And that's it. You just need to give them a call, uncap it, and pay a bit more if you want. Then there is the piece of tech that they provide. Being a small provider, they have no resources to design and produce their own Wi-Fi box. Therefore, they went for the really wise solution to get an off-the-shelf retail spec Wi-Fi box. It's a Linksys Velop, which is a mesh Wi-Fi. I think it's sold in carries at around £200, so it's really high quality. And it comes with a companion app. Through the app, you can do a speed check, you can set your Wi-Fi, your guest Wi-Fi, you can optimize channels, you can prioritize some devices, all that. So it's really, really good, and it's the one that you would probably buy to get a decent Wi-Fi at your place. In this case, comes completely free of charge together with your Community Fibre subscription. Did I have any issue in 3 years? Yes, I've been without internet a couple of times. The first time there was an issue in the area, and this has been fixed within 24 hours. The good thing is that there is no pinball effect between your broadband provider and Openreach. Community Fibre is fully responsible for their own network, so they are gonna fix it. And it took them literally less than 1 day to identify this massive issue that was affecting the whole area and fix it. The second time, I've been without internet for 1 day and a half. In this occasion, Community Fibre struggled to understand what the issue was because I had no internet, but all the other Community Fibre customers in my building were fully connected. So they were trying to understand if the problem was my piece of tech in the house, was a Wi-Fi box, or if I messed up some settings or whatever. After we couldn't solve it in a couple of calls, they sent an engineer, and funnily enough, my cable, the single cable that comes into my flat, was probably chewed or destroyed by either a squirrel or a bird on the roof of my building, and so it was really hard for them to identify that from remote. But say that, they came straight away, they changed the cable. Now, by the way, the cable they use are squirrel proof, so they added an extra metal layer in the cable, they told me, because this was actually something that was happening quite often. So apart from those two issues that have been fixed brilliantly. In 3 years, I never ever had any issue, and I've always been connected at the maximum contractual speed, which is 150, and I'm always getting 153 symmetrical. So to wrap it up, after 3 years with Community Fibre, I'm really happy with their broadband. My suggestion would be, if you are lucky enough that your building is reached by Community Fibre, check their offers, but I think it's really a no-brainer here, just switch. If you're switching, remember there is my referral link down in the description below, and if you use my referral link on top of any existing offer, you're gonna get an extra £100 Amazon gift card. And I get one too. So if you are thinking about switching, use the link. You just need to start your subscription, your contract through that link, and the Amazon gift card gets automatically added to your contract, and you're gonna receive it in approximately 1.5 months, 2 months maximum from the activation date. If you got any question about Community Fibre, please feel free to put them in the comments, and I'm gonna reply to you all. As I said, I am really happy, and I thought it was the right time for sharing this video, because I think there might be people kind of revising the cost of a broadband now and looking at opportunities and alternatives. Community Fibre, they are small. The two downsides is that they are in London only and on selected postcode. So if you're lucky that you can get them, go for it. If you're not rich, unfortunately, there is nothing we can do about it. I hope you found this video useful. Stay tuned. My channel is about theme parks, so this one is kind of not really on the same topic, but I'm gonna publish also some extra videos as fab stuff instead of fab parks, when I've got some, live tips and tricks that might be helpful for the community. Have a nice day.